Yo, what's going on, everyone? So today I'm going to be going over my skate setup. It's like the main question that I always get. So I've always wanted to do this video, just haven't gotten around to do it. So today we're going to get into it. All right, so before we jump into it, I got a couple of announcements that I gotta make. Unfortunately, I have to switch the date for the free virtual class. Those of you that are new, you just, kind of joining in. I was going to do a free virtual class on the 11th of February, but kind of got booked for a last minute thing to go to Utah. So I have to move the class to the 18th. All right, so it's gonna be February 18th at 1 p.m. Yeah, things happen. So hopefully y'all can make it. Hopefully I'll see y'all there. I still want to show my appreciation for y'all, rocking with me and showing support. So also, if you're in Utah, I will be in Utah that weekend for a couple days out there for some business. So maybe we can get some work in if you're in Utah. Speaking of traveling, I will be in Calgary, Canada. That's later this year in June, but I'll be doing a big workshop out there. So hopefully, if you're in the area, come out. Let's get some work in. Before we jump into it, do me a favor, like the video, and if you are new here, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Now let's go over what I skate on and how I'm able to move how I move. All right, so first, let's start with my boot. Now, my boot is an actual Poppy. What are you doing? The boot is actually something that I've been working on for about a year or so now. This is my own creation. This is my own company that I've been kind of building. And yeah, so this is the boot that I skate on. It's not for sale. I'm not selling them yet. I do plan on hopefully sometime this year releasing this. I'm excited about that. It's been a long time. Full leather boot. Suede accents, leather outsole. I really like it. It's stiff around the heel part and the toe. So that's where I like it. Up here, it's not flimsy, but it's got a little more give. And that's how I like to skate, because I like to do groundwork stuff. And if the entire boot is super stiff, it makes that a little more challenging and not as easy. So I do like there to be some flex up here, but I like it stiff down here to where it holds the ankle in place. But yeah, I really love the boot. I've been whooping these things ass. As some of you know, I skate outside mostly, and I'm not easy. I go super hard whenever I skate, and these things have been holding up really, really well, so I'm excited about that. But yeah, this is the boot that I skate on. The plate I skate on is actually a SureGrip product. It is a SureGrip Avenger. It's aluminum and it's at a 45-degree angle. Let me pull up the specs for y'all. Let me get for the skate nerds out there. Yeah, so SureGrip, they actually have an aluminum version, which is the black version, which I have. I was gonna show y'all mine, but it's on my skate setup, and my skate setup is all beat up and dusty. So I didn't want to show y'all some jacked up shit. So yeah, they have a black one, which is aluminum, and then they have a white version, which is magnesium. I have the magnesium one. It's on another sample I have, but that's not what I'm skating on. So it's kind of pointless to show y'all. The wheels I have are also SureGrip product. They're velvet. They're like a Vanathane. Vanathane, I'm not sure if I'm saying that right, but it's kind of like a clay-ish material. So it's really slick. It's like if you want to slide and stuff like that. So those are the wheels I'm on, and the bearings are cube bearings. Just some basic cube bearings. I don't really need anything crazy as far as bearing goes, because I'm not skating long distance. I don't really even shuffle anymore. Honestly, I don't really skate in the rinks like that anymore. So all my movement is kind of in a box. I can't really give you a price for everything, because I'm not sure how much I'm going to price the boots for yet. I have kind of a range, but I don't want to throw that out there just yet. Now I'm going to break your skating hearts. Let me just say this. It's not the skates, it's the skater. Let me say that one more time. It is not the skates that you skate on. It is you. Some of you might be saying, well, Diamond, what do you mean by that? Well, what I mean is, if you can't skate in rentals, you're not going to be able to skate in $1,000 pair of skates. If you can't do crazy legs in the skates that you have now, you're not going to be able to do crazy legs in your new Rydell's. No wheel in the world is going to make you grapevine like me. You can spend $200 on some bearings. You're still not going to be as smooth as Push. But you know what? I'm going to give you the secret. You want the secret? Are you ready? The secret is hard work. All right? Hard work. So, look, the truth is there's no shortcuts to the skate thing. You know, I know everyone wants the easy way. They want the quick way, which is why those like quick 30-second tutorials are so popular, because people want it fast. Boom, boom, boom. You know, and unfortunately, there's no fast way to do this. You have to go through the grind. Now, of course, there are skaters who are, you know, probably more, I guess, natural than you. I know whenever I was coming up, I sucked. A lot of people think that like I'm a natural. They say, oh, you're so talented, and you know, you look like you're born on skates. And I'm just like, no, that's false, because y'all weren't there whenever I was first starting, and I just literally had to watch my friends skate around, and just like y'all weren't there. But in all honesty, I had to work 3 times as hard as they did. And I mean, eventually I did surpass them, but I had to put in the work. And, you know, today you might be just starting out, or, you know, you might have just been skating for a couple months, which that is cool. That is part of your journey. I'm telling you right now, some of your favorite skaters went through that same journey. And, you know, if you talk to them, they're going to tell you the same things that I'm saying. You have to put in the work. There's no other way. All right. So you can buy all the skates you want. You can spend as much money as you want on whatever brand skate you want. At the end of the day, you're going to have to put in the work. Okay. So I just really want to stress that. I've been wanting to say that, but yeah, I hate to break your hearts, but someone's got to say it. Oh, another thing too, I was broke when I first started skating. I was skating in Chicago Bullets. A lot of y'all probably don't even know what those are. The bearings barely even roll. I don't want to hear no excuses. All right, I was trotting along in these skates that my mom could afford to buy me at the time, and I made it work. All right, so I don't want to hear no excuses. And y'all got me. Y'all got Instagram. Y'all got the internet to learn from. So, like, you have way more advantages than the kids coming up when I was start skating. So, yeah, y'all, I don't want to hear nothing. All right, so that kind of leads me to, I guess, my next kind of topic I want to talk about is what kind of skates should you buy? All right, this is another like main question that I get alongside of, you know, what skates do I have or what skates do I use? And I always tell people, stay within your budget. All right, and what I mean by that is don't, like, if you've been skating for a month or two, don't go out and buy a freaking $1,000 pair of skates. All right, because the truth is, you're probably not going to be skating in the next couple months. It's kind of like more of a hobby for you. So I try to tell people to stay within your budget. Now, you know, for some people that could be, you know, $70. You know, for some people that could be $200. But don't think that just because you spend more money on skates that you're going to have a better time skating. That's not true. Like I said before, you're going to have to put in the work regardless of what kind of skates you get. So if you're just getting started, or if, you know, you're older and you're kind of wanting to get back into it. That's another thing too I get a lot, is that a lot of older skaters that have skated like maybe in the 70s, you know, and they're wanting to get back into it. I would suggest, you know, just getting something within your budget. It doesn't really matter, because chances are you're probably not going to, chances are most of you, let's be honest, you're not going to be here next year. It is what it is. Hey, it is what it is. It's like a cycle. People come, people go. So I would suggest doing that, getting a cheap pair. You know, just that's it. And then once you start to realize, oh shit, I really love this. This is something that, you know, I think I want to do for a long time. Then you can maybe invest in something a little better. But until then, stick to something cheap for sure. Yeah, I think that's it. All right, y'all, I'm gonna get out of here. I got some things I gotta do. But yeah, I appreciate y'all rocking with me again. Remember, the date is changed for the free virtual class. It is now February 18th from 1 p.m. to 2 p.m. Remember, y'all, put in the work, all right? No one's going to do it for you. No amount of tutorials is going to do the work for you. No skate, no wheel, no bearing, nothing like that. You're going to have to do it yourself. If you are serious about your skating and you do want some extra help, you can also hit up diamondskates.com. I do teach one-on-one private classes, all right? So check that out. I will catch y'all next time. I'm not sure what video I'm going to do next. Probably be a footwork video or something like that. So be on the lookout for that. And y'all be good.